Alright, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. We are finishing this trial tonight.
And I finally made it back on time.
God, my throat. Mr. Wright!
Good morning, Maggie. Are you okay? I heard you coughing in the background.
Good morning, Toad.
So what do you think is going to happen today, sir?
We're finishing this goddamn turnabout. That's what's gonna happen.
Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery.
No, if it didn't go so well, you would have been found guilty. You weren't just yet, so we're good.
That's technically true.
That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet.
Are you okay? Bust a wolf!
Bust a wolf! No, of course, yeah.
You were about to say no!
No, Mr. Bogart.
I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, that wasn't doubt, that was, determination.
I believe you.
I don't know, why don't you listen to what we say?
I don't know, why don't you take that skirt off?
Why don't you give Gumshoe another chance?
Why won't
me instead, Maggie?
Why won't these perverted voices leave my head?
No, fuck you.
Why doesn't Nickton listen to dubs instead of subs?
No one knows the context of that.
Well, subs do sound better than dubs, and anime at least. Games, I don't know. Anyways, it's nearly
I said dubs are better than subs, Nick.
Oh, God.
More on that later.
Anyway.
More on that later. It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat.
Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm turning on you.
The only time that dub is actually good is if you're listening to a Zero Lane anime.
Hey, pal!
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that.
How do you know she was stressed?
I was watching through the doorway.
He was jealous.
Oh.
You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help. Huh? Have you taken aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing.
Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those
Aromatherapy.
Yeah.
It's one of those bottles that looked out of place from the kitchen.
Yeah, remember that?
Not like
Remember
the
that in
other.
the first day of the investigation?
This is
Yeah,
the
I
small
don't-
bottle that turned up in Tresbin's kitchen just a couple of days ago. Wow, look at all these
Hi,
little bottles.
Maya.
So stop it!
Oh,
No.
aromatherapy oils. He got so many, they're overflowing into the floor.
Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
Come here, Maya. I'll show you a real.
Stop it, Scooter!
No.
We finally got the analysis results back from the lab. So, what is it? Is it the poison? I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Medication?
Oh.
Yeah, for years. Topical use only, apparently. How convenient.
It's Elg's medicine.
Why was that in the kitchen?
Because fucking what's-his-face took it, remember?
Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum.
I thought his name was Prince Vegeta.
What was Vegeta's ear medicine doing in the kitchen?
Like,
I'll give you two I'll give you two hints, and one of them is the right answer.
okay.
What about the identified fingerprints? Anything on that?
Someone screwed up. They only had time to analyze contents of the bottle. Another hour, they might have gotten something on the prints, but...
That's going to weaken its impact as a piece of evidence.
Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today. Got it?
Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done, or my name isn't Phoenix Wright.
It's not Phoenix Wright?
Fuck,
this case.
it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, great. You're
Sonic
right.
the asshole. Come on, guys.
Sonic the lawyer.
Yeah,
Should
sounds
have become a lawyer in the first place.
Oh, joy, eh?
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The defense is the defense is ready, Your Honor. On
Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor.
I don't like you at all.
Very good. Then we'll get underway at once.
Bitch, shut up. It's my courtroom.
Shut up, Goto. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. Hey! Why am I in the box again? He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness testimony was plagued with a number of problems.
in quotes.
Marks on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand.
Thank you, Mr. Goto. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with the scouter in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick?
No. You
like jazz?
Yes.
Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor.
Oh dear God, what now?
The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it.
You lost me already, Mr. Goto.
Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. No. Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules.
Are you implying that you've already resolved these contradictions?
You know... Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh, I've done that too.
You know the answers to these riddles?
The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. He was throwing us off at the scent. And today, I'll prove it.
I hope to God he threw seeds in your fucking coffee. Very
Got 'em
well.
all.
Let the first witness take the stand.
He'll probably drink the seeds anyway.
Do you want me to shove coffee down
No!
your
It is.
And you are?
So wait, I go back to him, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, bonjour, everyone. I am Shin Armstrong, the owner and the chef at this Tribulations restaurant on Sunday.
I object to this statement.
Not the head chef.
Forgive me for asking, witness, but...
That is one thing you do not ask.
Idiot.
God.
Oh la la, monsieur. As you can see, I am that fruity gentleman, no?
Just say
No.
you were a woman like multiple times. God damn it.
On the day of the incident, you were at Tree Bean's kitchen. Isn't that right?
With you, monsieur.
Hmm?
Oh, please tell me he's not going to flirt with this bitch. Everything feels right.
2.
No, just no. Stop.
He's totally. Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy?
Very well. Your testimony, please, witness.
Fuck.
Definitely not.
Please tell the court what happened that day at Tribulations.
I was not looking forward to this when I was waking up. I was hoping to have like a small break so I could wake up long enough, and this is not helping.
Well, there you go, Scooter. Break's over.
When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. Oh wait, did they finally admit 2?
No.
Oh.
They're,
No, there was 2.
they're still
customers
saying it was just Elg and
It was
Victor.
It was
okay.
It was Elgin and Victor. Yeah.
Okay, got it. I remember I was experimenting with some new architects. Because that, I can read that. Like having a large meal between the tables, for example.
What?
Oui, perhaps this is what the old man was looking at. lock up, la earpiece, the glasses, it would have seen everything in reverse, no?
In reverse?
Also, I just want to say, hello,
A
Nick.
mirror?
Oui, on grande mirror, la most enormous mirror. Oh.
Why didn't anyone bring this up last time?
And suddenly the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you, Bildo.
That would explain the coffee
Can't
cup
kill me,
and the
bitch.
earpiece conundrum. I will hold you in contempt of court.
I'll hold you in contempt of court.
Be nice to me or you won't get your research.
Read!
You would have made everything appear back to front.
And what the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me.
You're telling me, Phoenix.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, please.
Oh, God, excuse me.
Right.
Ugh.
So
Why didn't it-
I already have doubt about one statement. I'm gonna
Tell me
you
what that
right
statement is, because I don't want to listen to, like, press this guy on
5.
anything.
The last one.
Officer Nick, then don't you love to
Yeah,
have me
this
around?
statement right here. The cup, the earpiece, and the glasses. You would have seen everything in reverse. See, here's the thing.
Glasses?
First and foremost, the glasses, that's not a fucking glasses. I'm pretty sure we all know that's that fucking monocle thing. Second of all, isn't the old man's testimony practically worthless anyways?
When the incident occurred, I
would-
broke the vase in my seat.
I
I'm
would
sorry.
not present that.
I'm not
would
presenting it.
I was about to say, I'd present Glenn's profile. That's just me.
You're right!
Oh, wow. There we go.
The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD.
Where's the eye?
Let's yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was on his left ear, without a doubt.
So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in the mirror, it means that both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side.
Yeah, he explained it way better than I did.
Excitement! You see, Minchu, now that you think about it, it is not so odd, oh no?
Unfortunately, that's where we run into the more
Monumental.
mental contradiction with the fact.
Monumental.
Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror. Why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright is correct! If the witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's earpiece to have been on his right eye.
Objection.
3.
Oh, dear God.
3.
Objection overruled.
How bitter. Try it. You should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time.
Alright, throw it in my head. Are you
Oh my
talking about are you talking about your coffee or something completely different?
You don't understand the way the witness thinks.
Oh, sorry, my thing froze for a minute.
How he thinks?
You remember this, I presume?
I can got rid of it. I broke the face, sorry, apology, Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony?
Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression of something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the worst striking thing about Mr. Elg?
Most striking.
Sorry.
Clearly it's the victim's eyepiece. Or, sorry, scouter.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again.
I'm not that old.
You are too. You're in your 80s, Grandpa. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man.
4.
4.
I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear? His left ear.
I'm just gonna make this chat appear up top so I can find it easier.
Well, Trey.
That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever.
Wow, I really thought he was old seedy for a minute there. Godo's good.
It's like he had the same voice actor.
I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony.
Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of the contradiction you found is just a rash.
A rash on an ass.
A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at?
Himself?
Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears.
Oh, I'ma love this.
That's what mirrors usually
Oui,
do.
I can explain, please, if you look at the plans of the restaurant.
Like, why was there a mirror in the middle of the fucking restaurant?
It's a good question.
Is everyone sitting comfortably?
No.
La mirror was in the middle of the restaurant dividing the two halves.
What?
We didn't even see that.
Wow.
Though.
No.
Wait, it was in the... No, I refuse to believe.
Why is there a mirror in the middle?
Wait a minute. If
That's all wrong.
hang on, before we do continue, if that is the case, that's the only exception to why no one would have seen the killer walk out.
He was sitting at the table right next to the victim.
Yeah.
Whatever. There is only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victim. That was the old man was sitting. Oh la la.
That's not at all true.
False.
After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way.
Why? Why would
This
you
is
move the mirror?
stupid.
But naturally, I did not touch anything else. Other than the fact I want to touch out Nicholas' big, strong arms.
That's moving.
God
That's
damn it.
moving evidence. That's moving evidence. Why did you move evidence? You
I see no problems with the explanation we have just heard.
Yeah,
Yes!
going back to old man and Frenchie.
From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
Can we put this guy in jail?
What a naughty little coquet I am, confusing all the men like this. I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
We have to worry about it.
We have to.
We could keep up except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there.
I hate that guy.
You
You
hate
said you
everything.
didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror.
Says you, Mr. Copy.
Are you quite sure about that? Order in the court, you two.
Volunteers, of course.
Aren't you considered the volunteer considering we work here? Whatever.
True.
Very well,
You know what?
Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you please. And good luck.
Yeah, thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Press!
Alright.
So run by this by me again. The mirror was here, correct?
We.
We? Really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way.
Objection. Look who's talking, Trey.
Huh?
You're obstructing my view, among other things.
This is my scene in the courthouse. For
Tree Bean's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer.
That's not a very
Yeah,
good
there's
charm to have.
That's not.
even for
Temporarily
even
placing
for
a mirror that is sort of, or a mirror that in the spot that would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trey.
I tell you, monsieur, La Mirror was there in the middle of the restaurant.
One seat which you could have seen an image of the victim. That's false, but okay. No, keep going.
Seat was at the table
Next to the
next to the
victims.
victim.
That was where the old man was sitting. Yeah, I'd press it first.
So why can you only see the victim from a particular seat?
Monsieur, it is obvious, no? If you look at the plans, you will understand.
I'm still wondering what the fuck is going on.
La victim would have been reflected in the mirror like so. If you were sitting at the table next to him, you would see everything, no?
So that's the seat, old seat he was sitting in the other on the other day.
Can I see? Wait a minute. I have a theory.
When the poisoning happened.
The old man was sitting at the table next to the victim. Why does that seem kind of odd?
It is odd.
Very.
Can I wait. Go back to that statement. Can I see? Don't present it.
I'm not
Can
gonna
I see
present
the photo?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about where Mr. Kudo was actually sitting.
Aha!
Yeah, the vase is still
Yeah.
intact there.
Yeah, the vase is so tacked.
He
so
broke
that
a
would be
vase, so
That
present.
is technically
Yeah, you could
true.
present it. There you
Right.
Fuck you. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we heard. Your Honor.
Your Honor, there's a glaring contradiction in the witness's testimony.
The crime photo?
There is.
Yes, this photo clearly shows something that the
Theoretically.
theoretically should not exist.
What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Should not exist? Huh. Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite.
I don't know, Mr. I don't know, Mr. Godot. How about you point? Maybe you should pay attention.
Now then, if the defense would
Maybe
please
you should go
clarify
fuck
its statement.
yourself.
Order in the court, you two!
All right, here you go, Mr.
What
Here
is
you go, Mr.
something
Godot.
that should not exist in this
Nick,
picture?
The vase. It's easy as fuck.
it doesn't matter.
That's making precisely.
I think it's
Wait,
pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the photo.
why is the music still playing? Oh, there it goes. Never mind.
The vase? What possible connection does that have with this testimony?
Oh wait, I've said that wrong.
I'm sorry.
Witnesses.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you that there should have not been the text skip from Nickton. No vase on the table. Because it very contradicts with this piece of evidence.
Victor's testimony. Because he says he broke a vase.
Yep, clearly. He didn't. Yet, at least.
There's one thing that is clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court could see, there's an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why?
Swear to God, if Mr.
Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at that table next to the victim at all.
I fucking knew it.
Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have been seeing the victim's reflection from.
Exactly.
What?
There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There is no mirror in Tesbin at all. Nothing at all. Their testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie.
Objection!
Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase. While the police were taking their time getting the crime scene to the crime scene.
Nope. Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except for the mirror.
Good.
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
What the fuck? He's like a fucking monkey.
That was right.
Monkeys?
There was no mirror. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear in which he couldn't hear?
You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back.
Well, I mean, if I may.
If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, Trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw?
He never mentioned it here, did he?
If I can answer this, then it'll be much closer to the truth. I can feel it.
Are you going to be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
Buster, whoa!
There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us? There was
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
His name is the another man. It's not the victim's table.
Oh yeah. We forgot about the most
That's a
important
good
thing. Forgot about the most important thing.
and
There was a sample CD on this victim's table.
it's all files in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason. And why nothing is in this case is adding up.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple.
The victim was a phony. That's the only one that makes sense here.
Is that really the answer?
Are you sure?
I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yeah, you could save if you want. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but... Because obviously the ear doctor didn't make a mistake. There's no fucking way.
Well, we've kind of already said that. We've kind of already uncovered that Kudo made a million mistakes 2 days ago.
That's true.
Yeah, but if,
That's
yeah,
true,
yeah,
but
we're
I
not
think
gonna.
the vase was
if
the
that
only
the
thing
ca-
he didn't fuck up on.
Yeah, but let's be honest. If we just say Mr. Kudo made a mistake, we'll be nowhere.
Alright, let's do it.
Case is riddled with contradictions. Yet there is one very simple answer that clears them all up.
And what is that?
The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident that victim experienced. They were completely
Copyrighted.
they were
They were too
completely copyrighted.
What? What do you mean?
Yes, that victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr.
Sorry.
Vegeta at all. It was an imposter, a phony pretending to be Mr. A.
To Mr. B.
To Mr. Bean.
Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing that earpiece in his left ear by mistake.
How could he even wear that?
5.
No.
Order! Order in the court! What's the safe file doing here? Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom!
Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh?
What did you say?
Trite, are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup?
Yes. Someone pretended to be Mr. Vegeta and enacted the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one of Mr. Victor Kudo.
Objection. Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that?
Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about it in his testimony was...
The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. That's the servant girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
No, you don't.
It's so hard to believe, but...
There was one. Only
You don't
one
even
reason
remember
to
all
show
the chicks
Mr.
you banged in Nam.
And only
Well,
one
I
reason
have
to
a
show
good,
Mr.
clear mind.
Shut up, both of
show
you.
To show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. Thanks all three of you. And show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee.
She looks good in that picture.
Are you insisting Wait, insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but it's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening.
Not unless he was an accomplice as well.
Oh, that's right. Well, witness, if your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct?
Oh, theatrics. Okay. Oh la la! This is most difficult for me.
Objection! No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath after all.
And how many people have broken that
Was
oath?
there, in fact, a phony advertisement that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tells the whole truth about what happened.
The defense request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day.
We. God, his face is just like a sad puppy dog, I swear.
Puppy dog.
La victim ensured that she came to my restaurant alone.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie, but well, hold on. Hear him out.
Well, no, I know, but I know I can't.
You can't present evidence yet.
I just said I can't.
Cross-examination.
I remember the old man arrived not long after this. There were no other customers, because I am a bad chef. Oh dear God.
Ah!
When he got word he won the lottery, Mon Vegeta became very excited.
Ah!
I
am Prince Vegeta!
I have finally reached Super Saiyan 3. Oh, fuck.
It was approximately 5 minutes later after the poisoning incident occurred.
No, Frieza Dono Yamate!
Nonsense, there was no time for phony to do the acting.
Yeah, I finally reached
Just
Super
so we're
Saiyan 3.
clear,
Oh, my
there was
God.
no mirror in the restaurant after all.
It's all very freaking weird.
So the mirror thing was fucking
Chef was
fake.
demand pardon, forgive me, Your Honor. I have been a bad, naughty boy. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly.
That's not how it works.
What you have just done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later.
We.
Throw him in jail. That's what I say.
For now, we will hear your cross-examination. Mr. Wright, if you please.
He took that pre-jury judge a bit too well. I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination.
You know, Nick, not to ruin this for you, please don't kill me. I just realized one more thing about Armstrong.
What?
He's got the same cheeks like Kirby.
I don't see it.
I don't
Look
see
at
it either.
Look at the pink on the cheeks.
But yeah, but I still don't.
That's
see
what
it.
that's what I was talking about.
I don't see it still.
Look at the cheeks.
It's good. It's good. It's good. We know, and we're telling you we don't see it.
Ah, oh, God.
Next time on Phoenix Wright.